Let me hit you with something. God will hate you, okay? You got people talking about God. No, God will hate you. If you sin against God and become his enemy, he will hate you. Everybody understand that? But the bottom line is that he loves you. He don't want to hate you. Everybody understand? He wants to hate Esau. It ain't nothing Esau can do to get love. Everybody understand that? Everybody got that, right? Everybody got that, right? Verse 21 is telling us that. I'm going to just finish read verse 14 and 15, then we're going to jump. Read verse 14 and 15. Read that.
What shall we say then?
Come on.
Is there unrighteousness with God?
Come on.
God forbid.
Read on.
For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy.
Read on.
And I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Meaning the Lord is saying this is my choice. If I want to have mercy on an individual, I'm God. I will have mercy on. Nobody can tell me to have mercy on everybody. I will have mercy on who I want to have mercy on. And I will have compassion on who I wants to have compassion on. Nobody can tell God who to have compassion on and who to have mercy on. Do everybody understand that? If the Lord don't want to give a nation or a person his mercy, he don't have to do that. Do everybody understand that? Everybody got that, right? Y'all sure y'all got that? Let's get verse 20 and 21 now and 22. Read that.
Nay, but oh man.
Read on.
Who art thou that replies against God?
How you going to tell God he can't do what he want to do? That's God. When the minute you start telling God he can't do what he want to do, he can kill you. Enough of your mouth, you done. How about that? When people dying, who they cry out to? Oh, God! Right? But you're going to tell him he can't do what he want to do. Right? Read on.
Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it?
Who's the thing formed? Who's the thing formed? What does the book of Genesis chapter 2 verse 7 says? The Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, right? Okay, so the thing that's formed is man, right? Right? So what is God? Who is God talking to? He's talking to man. What did he say to man? Shall a thing form? Read on.
Say to him that formed it.
Read on.
Why hast thou made me thus?
Why you create me just to hate me? See, Esau can't tell God that. He can't even ask him that question. Everybody understand that? Just the same way Jacob, which is a dumb question. Why you created me just to love me? That's a dumb question. Be like, why did you create me to love me? Right? But of course, Esau gonna have an attitude. Okay, everybody understand that? Because there's no way out of this. Read on.
Have not the potter power over the clay?
Meaning now let's break it down to the simple terms. Okay, and that's what God like to do because people try to act like they that dumb. So he got to make it plain for everybody. Okay, if you into pottery, and at that time they were into pottery. That's what they were into in that time. Everybody understand that? They had a lot of clay plates and pots all over their house and all that. So he was saying, listen, if you got a lump of clay there and you the creator, you want to make something, can that clay form a mouth and tell you what it want to be? Ain't that stupid? Right? You be like, I'm going to make me a beautiful vase for my flowers. Right? Then you got Moab maybe coming by to clean the house. You be like, I'm going to make me a wash pot. Can the clay say, I don't want to be the wash pot? Huh? So that's God showing people how ignorant they are to try to say something to the creator. The creation cannot request for the creator to ask the creator to make them a certain way. It's already in his agenda, on his mind. He already has a purpose. Do everybody understand that? When you sit down to do something, you got a purpose. Everybody understand that, right? Read on.
Of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor.
Well, we all flesh and blood. We all bleed red. What that got to do with anything? That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Yeah, but we are Israelite flesh that's blessed with pigment, and you are Edomite flesh that's blessed, that's cursed with leprosy. Everybody got that? Okay, don't some of you sit up there and get simple. I don't want no transfusion from an Edomite. I'd rather die. You can take the blood. Okay, everybody got that? If it's going to save your life. But the bottom line is, God just wants us to know the truth about Esau, because Esau is hiding these things about themselves. Do everybody understand that? Read on.
And another unto dishonor.
Come on.
What if God?
Read verse 21 one more time.
Have not the potter power over the clay?
Read on.
Of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor?
Okay, a vessel unto honor that's going to be honored. Read on.
And another unto dishonor?
One that's going to be loved and one that's going to be hated. Read on.
What if God, willing to show his wrath.
Okay, now the Lord can have mercy on who he want to have mercy on, right? So right now, God is not willing to have mercy on one individual. Know what God is willing to do? Show wrath. That's what it's telling you. Read it one more time.
What if God willing to show his wrath?
Okay, if God is willing to show wrath, he's not willing to have mercy. Everybody understand that? Read on.
And to make his power known.
Read on.
Endured with much long suffering.
Read on.
The vessels of wrath.
The what?
The vessels of wrath.
What?
The vessels of wrath.
The vessels of wrath. Now look at the way God put that. The vessels of wrath. When you go back up to verse 21, it says, of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor. So that vessel is actually talking about people. Y'all see that, right? Okay, so in verse 22, the vessels of wrath, that means there's a person that's going to be the recipient of all God's wrath. There's a nation of people that God have created just to punish. If you can't understand that, get verse 17. Read verse 17. Read that for me, please.
For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh,
read on.
Even for this same purpose,
read on.
Have I raised thee up,
read on.
That I might show my power in thee,
read on.
And that my name
read on.
might be declared
read on.
throughout all the earth.
Okay, so now we all know what happened in Egypt, right? Right? Egypt was a great superpower of the world. Why? Because God needed somebody to punish. So he put them up on the top of the world so everybody could be looking at them. So when they fall, everybody could be talking about why they fell and who made them fall. Everybody know it was the children of Israel, and it was the exodus out of Egypt. And it was the God of the Hebrews that destroyed the Egyptians. Do everybody understand that? Everybody got that, right? But the point is that God needed somebody to punish. So he raised up Pharaoh. Everybody understand that, right? Because look what was going on during that time. During that time, what was going on? Who can give it to me? Come on, give it to me quick. During that time, what was going on? Y'all supposed to be all Israelites. This is your history. You just came out of this history, celebrating it, and for the second time. Okay, so don't start getting ignorant up in here. What was going on during that time? What was going on during that time is everybody forgot about God. Okay, how y'all don't know? How y'all don't know this? Huh? Everybody forgot about God. Pharaoh wasn't thinking about God. Nobody about God. Everybody understand that? So that's why God said, my name may be declared throughout all the earth. Everybody understand that? They all developed their own way. See, that's what the Lord was talking about in Genesis chapter 6, that every man's heart was evil and they only thought to go about doing things their own way. That all came back, and it got even worse. So God needed to be, make himself known. Everybody understand that, right? So he needed a person, he needed an adversary. He needed somebody that was bad to be able to punish. Everybody got that, right? Okay, now, Esau is that same individual, but just in another time. He fits that slot. God needs that person to punish. Why? You living in this time. What's going on right now? What God did they forget about? Because you hear about people talking about God, right? Right? They talk about the gods of the nations, correct? You hear them talking about Allah, right? That's supposed to be the God of the Arabs, right? You hear them talking about Jesus Christ, right? But that's another Jesus, right? Right? Which is the deception of the devil, which is the Jesus that Satan is pushing, correct? So you hear them talking about God, right? But what God do you don't hear nobody talking about? The what? The God of who? You don't even hear that no more, right? The God of Israel. You don't even hear that no more, right? They done forgot about him. You even hear about, people saying that's that old God. If they're going to talk about him like he passed away, right? So know what God needs? He needs somebody to punish. And in that day, everybody's going to remember the God of Israel. Give me the book of Isaiah chapter 34. Let's go to the book of Isaiah chapter 34 now. The book of Isaiah chapter 34. So people don't realize the trouble they in, They don't realize that. No one knows the trouble I see. The book of Isaiah chapter 34 verse 1. Read that.
Come near, ye nations.
Read one more time.
Come near, ye nations.
Read on.
To hear and hearken, ye people.
Read on.
Let the earth hear.
Yeah, they need to understand this, because they mind ain't on it. Read on.
And all that is therein.
Come on.
The world.
Read on.
And all things.
Read on.
That come forth of it.
Read on.
For the indignation of the Lord
Read on.
is upon all nations.
What is indignation, everybody?
Right.
What is indignation, everybody?
Right.
What is indignation, everybody?
Right.
Yeah, it's great anger. Okay, it ain't just, it ain't just little stuff. This is some uncontrollable fury. Read on.
And it's fury.
And it's what?
Fury.
Read on.
Upon all their armies.
Yeah, he gonna go furious on their armies. Their armies gonna show up and get furiously destroyed. Okay, everybody understand that? You know what fury is? When you furiously destroying somebody, you just went crazy. Like, he just went wow. Read on.
He have utterly destroyed them.
He have totally, completely destroyed them. There was nothing left. Read on.
He had delivered them to the slaughter.
Read on.
Their slain also shall be cast out.
Come on.
And their stink shall come up.
Yeah, their stink. When your body starts stinking, hopefully you're dead. Yeah. Read on.
And their stink shall come up out of their carcasses.
Come on.
And the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Read on.
And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved. And the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Read on.
And all their hosts shall fall down.
Come on.
And as the leaf falleth from the vine.
Come on.
And as a fallen fig from the fig tree.
Come on.
For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
Read that one more time.
For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
Read on.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Idumea is a name for the Edomites during the Greek era. Do everybody understand that? The Idumeans is Edom. Okay, everybody got that, right? It was the Greeks, and they renamed it Edom. They already started hiding. Everybody understand that? Everybody got that, right? They was trying to get away from the name Esau. Everybody got that, right? It shall come down upon Idumea. Read on.
And upon the people.
And upon what?
The people.
Read on.
Of my curse.
Read on.
To judgment.
The people of my curse. Now that brings us back to what I was talking about, what brought us here. The people of my curse is talking about what? What's the curse? Okay, God want them to be recognized. He want everybody to know who's the target. Okay, everybody understand that? Everybody got that, right? Everybody know when something usually is a target, it's usually marked, right? The Lord set a mark upon Cain. Cain became a target, right? But the Lord didn't want nobody to kill him, but the Lord want everybody to know who he intends to kill. Everybody got that, right? Y'all with me on that, or am I just speaking rhetoric, or can you see these scriptures?